Alright. So today, alright. So today we're going to start with Rain on the Roof. It's a poem for your this beehive. Okay? Rain on the roof. So when do you see the raining happens? The raining takes place when dark clouds they surround, right? We hear the sound of the soft rain. What do we call the sound of the soft rain? That's pattering. Okay, patter. We hear the patter of the soft rain, the dribbling of the soft rain, right? So what thoughts flash when we hear the melody of nature? We see beauty around us. We see colorful world around us, right? We set aside from the darkness. We only see nature as symbol of beauty, as a symbol of peace, right? These are the things we see. But at times nature can also bring destructions, like wind can bring destructions, correct? So now let's look at the explanation. 3 paragraphs are there. Alright. So from the title of the poem, Rain on the Roof, what we can make out? That it is about rain. Of course, it is about rain. The poem is telling us about the memories he has of rain. Okay, the poet here is telling us about his memories about rain, the sound, the pattering of the raindrops. Okay, on the roof of his house, they bring back the sweet memories of the past. He remembers. Okay, this takes him to the past. The sound takes him to the past. Okay, he thinks about his memories. He thinks about the raindrops which are falling on the roof. They're going to bring sweet memories of the past. We'll not look the summary. We'll see the explanation directly. Okay, any theme is given? Let me check. No. Okay. The truly devices are there. Alright, no theme here then. We'll discuss the theme when we bring about a conclusion. So, let's read the first one. When the humid shadows hover, I'll come to the explanation here because I have the book also. So when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So the poet is saying that when the humid shadows hover, okay, when the humid shadows are hovering, okay, moving about, humid shadows means the dark clouds which are full of water. So when the dark clouds which are full of water, right, full of water, those moist clouds, they're hovering over. The poet is saying the moisture laden clouds, okay, we say they're moisture laden clouds, they're full of water. They're about to bring rain, okay? When such clouds hover around in the sky over all the starry spheres, which means the star at the night time. Okay, the sky, starry spheres means sky at the night time, which is full of stars. So what happened at that time? The huge clouds they move around the sky. The stark darkness of the night is whipped off by. So what the clouds are doing when those moisture laden clouds are coming, okay, they just drive away. It's like, they are it is displaying the sadness of the night sky. Okay, we are looking at the sad darkness of the night is crying. Okay, the raindrops are falling, so it seems like the night is crying. We are just these ads. No, yeah, I really don't like these ads. Just they disturb us, right? Okay, so what they do is, like, they seem like tears which are falling from the sky. They're displaying the darkness. The poet is comparing these raindrops to tears. He says that, when the dark sky, it appears to be very sad. It seems like it is crying, and the raindrops are the tears which are shed by it. And he adds that it's like a blessing to lie on the bed, and in the cottage chamber means his bedroom, okay, and he used to listen those pattering sounds which are made by the raindrops, okay. So it seemed to like a blessing to him that he was lying on the bed, he was listening the sound, right? He was pressing the pillow, just lying there, right? He was doing this. Every twinkle, every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain once upon a roof. Okay. So tinkle, what is the tinkle? Sorry, why am I saying tinkle? Okay, tinkle means the short light ringing sound. Shingles means the rectangular wooden tiles which are used. Woof, we know the weft, that's a thread woven around the loom. Busy being. Now busy being means the human beings. Okay, the busy being, he means the human beings because human beings are too busy, right? Their schedule is too busy. Now, the poet is expressing his feelings when he hears the raindrops which are falling onto the rooftop. He says that every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. What does that mean? Every tinkle, which means that every ringing sound, every that light ringing sound, every tinkle, every sound on the shingles, on the tiles, okay, wooden tiles used on the roofs, every tinkles on the shingles has an echo in his heart. It carries a repeated sound in his heart. That's just echoing. Whenever he hears rain which is falling on the rooftop, the sound repeats in his heart, echoes repeat in his heart, in his dreams. He has different, imaginations, vast imaginations. He adds that this sound of the rain which is falling on the rooftop, it creates many new different dreams in his mind. He could feel so relaxed. He clicks, he is reminded of the so many memories of the past which come back to his mind. He says that as he listens to the patter of the rain upon the roof, he has many new dreams in his mind, many new, memories of the past. They flourish, they come back into the form of dreams. Okay, fanciful imaginations come over. That's what the poet is saying here. Okay, weave their air threads into woof. That's the same thing the poet is saying. Now, the stanza 3, sorry. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years ago, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look in me, as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Ere is an old poetic word for before. Ere means before. Dawn means daybreak. Okay, whatever the words are here, you should write that. List here means listen, okay, not that list one, listen. Now refrain is basically a part, actually a repeated word like the sound of the rain, the sound of the rain. Now see, here the poet is introducing his mother. He says that he's dreaming of his mother, he's reminded of his mother. Okay, as he had told in the previous stanza that rains brings him some, fanciful imaginations, so many memories of the past. It is the memory of his mother who is no longer alive. His mother is no longer alive. In the past, she used to love him a lot. Right? She used to give him a lot of love. She used to consider him a darling. And she would let him sleep till dawn and she would let him have sweet dreams. The poet can still feel his mother is looking at him as he listens to the sound which are made by the raindrops falling on the rooftop of his room. The sound of the rain makes him correlate his past with the present. That is why the poet is moved by the sound of the raindrops on the shingles of his room. Whenever he hears this sound, he is reminded of his mother. He is reminded of the memories of the past. Now, what are the things like, the alliterations is used for repetitive devices? Alliteration is used here, human hover, stereospheres, press pillow, lie listening. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the use of sounds, okay, to create a dramatic effect and auditory imagery, like patter. Okay. Personification is used here. Darkness has been personified. Transferred epithet, which means we are using an adjective with a noun when it refers to another noun. Like melancholy darkness. The darkness is not a melancholy, but it refers to sad people. Okay, it is referring to sad people. Darkness is not melancholy, but that is referring to sad people. Then stanza 2 also, we have the same things. Anything new? Nope. These were the things we had discussed. Now I'll just tell you the theme of the lesson here. It's a very short one, right? Just letting you know about the theme. Look here. So the theme of the poem, okay, the theme of this particular poem is the healing power of the rain. I just, I suggest you to just write this 4 lines. Okay, the theme is healing power of the rain, the musical sound of the raindrops which are falling at the shingles, They have the ability to revive the sweet memories and rounds the fancies in an otherwise busy mind. Right? The rain thus soothes and comforts an overworked mind by taking it back to its lovely past, lovely, soothing, fantastic past. Write this down. It's a very beautiful one. Okay, very beautiful theme is given, central idea is given. Alright. And the final very thing, the poet, okay, who has written the poem, such a beautiful poem, her name has to be remembered. Poetess Kinney, okay? Her name is Poetess Kinney. Remember this. That's it for today. Rain on the Roof is also done. Okay, now the next chapter which we will be dealing with, no, I'll tell you in advance so that you're ready with that. You can prepare for it a bit earlier only. I know the half yearlies have started. That's why I've prepared, I've started, right? There was a long break in the between, I know. Okay, doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter to all of you. What matters is what we are doing here. We are covering the story, that's it, which is very good. So we have done the road not taken. Actually, the road not taken video I have not made. I'll make it later. Wind is done. Wind on the Roof is done. Now, 2 chapters are there. 2 poems are there actually. A Legend of the Northland and the Lake Isle of Innisfree. So what I'll do is, firstly, I'll be covering your Lake Island of Innisfree because that's a very short poem. Once I cover that, I'll come to A Legend of the Northland. Okay, and then I'll come on to the prose. That's it. That was a tight schedule, but yeah, I'll cover everything. That's it for today. Okay, so you read that, read the theme, central idea, and then electronic devices, very important. Poet name, okay, poet's name, very important. That's it. So, okay, tell me about your doubts and all that. Till then, have a fruitful result, okay, of studying this chapter. I hope you got some lessons, right? Alright, thank you.